Hey guys, it's VS. I'm finally uploading again. I do apologize, that's been quite a while since I've last uploaded, but I have a couple good reasons for that, which is what I want to talk about before actually getting into the topic. The first reason is the computer situation. Now, as you guys might know, I bought a computer a little while back. That's what I did that infected gameplay on. And I thought it was a deal at the time, but it wasn't really as much as I thought. So I got a refund on that, and then I just built a computer, which was my original intent, until I stumbled across what I thought what that deal was. And so I just built a new computer, and it's been quite a, I had to get it back to how it was with all the programs. And through changing computers from my laptop to the other desktop to this desktop, I don't have any gameplays. I had a couple on a USB drive that I actually had to use to help with my new computer setting some new programs up. And so without thinking, I formatted the USB drive, and that erased the gameplays I had on it. It was only 2 or 3, but it would have been nice to have just so I could upload them. So as of right now, I don't really have any gameplays. That's why you're watching this 5-7 free-for-all. I couldn't get any gameplays on any of the other Call of Duties for different reasons. I've tried a little bit the past couple days, mostly on MW3 and Black Ops 2, but besides the snipers that just run rampant on those games, there were a couple other issues that caused me from getting like a Moab. I did get a 23 gun streak, which I don't think I'm going to post because it's not even a Moab, which is pretty much the very minimum for MW3 on YouTube right now. The standard is like doubles and triples and stuff, but you guys know me. It's more about the commentary. So jumping right into the topic, what I want to talk about today is what I think a good Call of Duty would be like. And I kind of got to go over the past Call of Duties and the minor things that have been wrong with them, just because Modern Warfare 2, Black Ops 2, and MW3, they all had just like 1 or 2 things that just kind of ruined the game. If it wasn't for that, they would be solid games in my opinion. MW2 especially. As you guys know, noob tubes and one-man RB is what ruins that game. If you go in there, then you're just going to get blown up a lot. Or quickscoped, which I don't mind the quickscopers so much in that game, just because they're usually all like 12-year-olds that really can't hit their shot. But it is kind of annoying anyway when you die off your Harriers on that game. And I think that if they removed one-man army or danger close, it'd be a lot better of a game. I can even stand the lag in that game. It's not as bad as even MW3 now. I've been having some real connection issues with MW3, which is some of the reason I couldn't get the Moabs. I just put what felt like 3 or 4 bolts in the person, and then they put one to me and I die. That's actually what happened tonight. I was on a nice little streak, and then I died to some guy with an unsilenced PP90 that was just crouch walking, and it felt like I died in one shot. But with Black Ops 2, the only real issue with this is the one-shot weapons, and what I mean by that is the shotguns and snipers. They just feel like they don't take any skill to use. Like the snipers, all you have to do is pull left trigger and then right trigger, and the guy's pretty much dead. With MW3, the biggest issue is of course death streaks, and the connection right now. If it had the connection that it had in its prime, it would be a lot better yet. But what I think would build a good Call of Duty is just going back to simplicity, really. And what I mean by that is there's just so many attachments, so many perks, so many lethal equipment now that it oversaturates the game to a point where you can't really play it. That's why I think a lot of people camp, because there's a bunch of IDs and stuff and ghosts, and they don't want to move much. And also because of the health, obviously, but I'm not really going to get into that issue. It's just there's just too much to the games now. There's multiple strike packages. It's just too much. It really is. They should need to just go back to the assault strike package and maybe 15 kill streaks tops. And the perks, there's like what, 30, 40 perks now? It's absolutely ridiculous. I think they should just go back to having like 1 perk per tier. I think that's the best way. That's not as many broken combinations you can do. And like if they put in Ghost, if they put tiers and they put Blast Shield and Danger Close in the same tier, then Riot Shield just couldn't use that and it'd make it a little bit easier to counter, but they didn't. And I think they just really need to simplify things. Take out the thermal scopes, take out the target finders, all that stuff that you don't need, and that's really there just to add more to the game and just simplify it. But that's pretty much it for the commentary. Let me know what you guys thought. Like it if you liked it, dislike if you didn't. I'm sorry if it was a little monotone. It's been a little while since I've done commentary and it's pretty late at night here, but I will catch you guys all in my next video.
UAV on standby.